Well, it didn't take me long to make video 602. I was just sitting and realizing how blessed I am. Sorry for the light, guys, by the way. Uh, no matter what direction I put it, it's still bright in here. Anyways, what I was saying is, just sitting here realizing how lucky I am, I came onto Facebook in 2009. It's been 12 years. And, back then I was just content with doing groups and, of course, making friends. And a lot of my friends that are on my friends list, I've known forever. Like, forever meaning Facebook forever. But just realized that I'm a lucky guy. First I found my way into groups and being known as Father Mahoney. I've told that story a million times about, how it wasn't always such a great thing, but in a way it was kind of the beginning of something that kind of snowballed into something great. Then we fast forward to 2019 when I first got to go to my first convention and meeting all the stars. And yes, I have a video on that, and I'm not afraid to admit I teared up. Like, these are people I watched on TV when I was younger as a kid, and now I'm standing next to them, getting autographs and taking pictures with them, and you know, and even before that, I started promoting movies, and some of my early movies was an experience. It was learning the ropes, and for a director named Jason Hall, I did his version of Krampus, not the Hollywood one, but he did Krampus, the Christmas Devil, and then Krampus 2. And I came really close to being part of that movie. I was living in Ohio at the time, and all I had to do was basically find my way to Erie, Pennsylvania, which isn't too far, really. I mean, it's like by bus it would have took me 3-4 hours, and I just couldn't manage to get the money up. But I had a role waiting for me to be in that movie. But I got my start into promoting with like that movie. It's a couple other movies. All my credits are on my IMDb page, but I really didn't get into heavy promoting as far as movies go till like 2018, and I kind of find my calling. I had started learning the craft and how to improve each time. Each year, I got better at it. And then the weirdest thing happened in 2020. A different kind of notoriety hit. I was in Boston just after the pandemic started. We hadn't had any restrictions as of yet, but they were starting to talk about a thing called social distancing. And, I kind of was curious. You have a general idea what it means, obviously, by the words, but, I was listening to our mayor in Boston, and got everybody knows this story. Got too close, and the cameras went to me. And that night, no, next day, I was getting messages from people saying, like people I knew around the area, that I was all over like the Twitter, and I was on NECN News. That was called New England Cable Network. If you want to see it, just message me. I still have the being on TV. And so a new phenomenon kind of grew. It was Father Mahoney still, but it was also called the Bruins guy. And, a lot of people don't have stuff like that happen. Just being in the right place at the right time. And it's was it fate? I mean, so then we fast forward to the middle of that year, and there's a movie out there called Social Distance. One of the first of its kind, a movie basically made almost to resemble like a Zoom call. And this is how they filmed it. They filmed it social distancing, and they filmed it by by replicating what a Zoom call would look like. And all the actors and actresses had to do their own makeup, their own lighting, their own sets, and then send it to the director. And him and the editor and everybody put this all together, and won several awards. I got 5 awards for being executive producer of that movie, and like all these things were just like great decisions, I guess, or great timing. And I got myself involved with that director, and that director's been nothing but amazing with me, Brian Luciano and Busaglia, and he's fantastic. You gotta check out his movies. I'm still helping him to this day. 2 years later, helped with The Electric Man and now Amber Road. And then I started getting invites to podcasts, and the guys over at Rabbit and Red Radio, said, dude, you're a natural, like you need to have your own show. So I'm thinking of a name of a show, and I went right back to that Father Mahoney, because that's what people in the horror community know me as, and whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but still, good, bad, it's still, a name that is synonymous with me. So, I started off with that, and then I did a Father Mahoney Offspring for a while. It was just more of like movies I was seeing now. I just called it Father Mahoney's Weekly Special. That was on my YouTube channel for a while. I might start doing it again, the weekly thing. Then I got an offer to do a second show with my buddy Cody. We call him Cripple Cody. And he totally loves the fact that that me and him have some great chemistry together. We were thinking about a show that would be like where we could cross over to different things, and like between wrestling and between horror movies, and whatever it may be that we Ghostbusters, and then we like Ghostbusters. Crossing the Streams would be a great name. And we got to credit Mike. I think Mike came up with that, our producer. And so now I got 2 shows. I still got my YouTube channel. See, here. And I get invited now to co-host with other things. I'm doing Rabbit and Bread next week. Wow, it's just and now I'm getting a lot of people who want to have me on their show. And then a couple days ago, I sent out autographs. Yes, I've now had 3 people total ask me for my autograph, and I had these pictures made up. Hold on, let me, without seeing my messy room. And let me go get them. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, by the way, you like my Killer Clowns t-shirt? Another thing I do, I collect horror movie t-shirts, but let's see. So I've had a total, like I said, I had a total of 3 people ask me now. I just sent out, well, one I sent out like 2 months ago, and today I sent out, yesterday I sent out 2 more. I'm lucky. I really am lucky. I'm gonna tell you guys, if you want something bad enough, don't let anything stand in your way. Nothing. Don't even let yourself stand in the way. What I mean by that is sometimes, doubt creeps in your mind a little bit, and I can't do that. I can't do that. You can do it, and I know you can. I used to say the same thing to myself. I'm like, Rob, you can't do that. Rob, nobody's going to watch your show. You know, I interviewed a wonderful independent actress named Jen Ningle. You guys might know her as Malvolia. But that was a fantastic show, and that got over 3,500 likes of views. 3,500 views. Now, in the YouTube world, 3,500 doesn't sound like a lot, but to me, I'm thinking to myself, wow, people care that enough to watch that? And I'm sure that my guest had a lot to do with that, because people love her. But I never, in my wildest imagination, ever thought that someone would be watching something I did over 3,500 times. Like, it leaves me humbled, actually. Um, I've created my room into like a little shrine. I can't show you the other side of the room. It's kind of messy, but um, I have a lot of people to thank for this. And I can never get everybody, so I'm just going to say thank you, everybody who's ever mentioned me, asked somebody to ask me about how to do this or how to do that. Say, hey, Rob knows what to do. I want to thank my Terra 81 promotion team. That's another thing. I'm humbled to have a promoting team behind me. Amy Crabtree and Aaron Poe, two of the most amazing people. I don't know. I promised myself I wouldn't tear up. But I just have to tell you guys that dreams can come true. And the biggest dream is the fact that one of the movies I'm promoting now, Sam Hain, I've been offered a role. Anyone who knows me or has known me for a while, one of my biggest bucket list things I wanted to do in my whole life is be in one movie. If more happened, that's great. But if I ever just was in one movie, I don't care if I'm killed right away. Give me at least one line before you dust me off. But I'm lucky. So don't ever let anyone tell you you can't do something. You can do it. Put your mind to it. Set a goal and make that goal happen. Because I know there was a time in my life, and I've told this story. I don't want to get depressing on this video, but there was a time that I didn't want to live anymore. Some of you guys know that story. It's on my YouTube channel. But I turned that bad experience into something positive because I advocate for people like that now. I survived, and so can you. And I set a goal for myself to do the things I need to do in life before I'm gone. I'm 50 years old now, but I feel more alive than I've ever felt. And that's because of the stuff that's going on in my life. So I'll talk for one more minute so I can make it even 15. But really, I'm humbled by the people who follow me, watch my videos. I'm humbled for the people that come to me for help when they need something for a movie. All the directors out there, I love all you guys. I will give you my all. Or I'll die trying anyways. So, let's see, 15 seconds. So, thank you so much, guys. Much love, peace, and always go for your dream. make it happen. Don't wait for it to happen. Make it happen now. Much love.